Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming early, for joining us at this beautiful event, My Story to the World. My name is Kike, and this is my co-MC, the lovely senior Dr. Crown Cereal. What's going on here? All right.
They want the food to digest.
Okay, so we're going to try that one more time. Like, come on, I know I'm a small girl, but you got a senior standing up here. You saw the way she came upstairs. Almost tripped. But please, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dr. Crown Cereal. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, we are going to get started. I hope you had some of the mocktails. They look very fancy. I was too scared to have some. Did you have some, Dr. Crown? Did you have some?
I want everybody to have a taste of the pudding.
Okay.
What you leave over, I'll pick it.
Okay. All right. That's what seniors do, right? Okay. Well, welcome. This building, this place is called the House of Praise. And I know there are washrooms to my left, if you haven't figured it out. There's the male washroom that you get to first, and then further down you have the female washroom. In case of emergency, are we all listening? In case of emergency, please wait for Dr. Crown to leave first. And then I will follow, then you can follow me. Having said that, on a serious note, I promise you there's not going to be an emergency. If you do hear the alarm, please wait for instructions. Because I promise you, it has happened before that the alarm went off and there was no emergency. So we will confirm. I was actually at a restaurant this week, and the alarm went off. A very big restaurant in the Northwest, and the alarm went off. But they came out and said they knew what was going on. Some people picked up their bags and ran off after eating. So who's going to stop them to pay the bill? I tell you, I promise I wanted to leave too, but I wasn't the one footing the bill, so I didn't care too much. All right, so welcome. We want to do the land acknowledgement before we get started. So in the spirit of reconciliation, we acknowledge that we live, work, and play on the traditional territories of the Blackfoot Confederacy, Siksika, Kanai, Piikani, the Tsuut'ina, Iyai Nakoda nations, the Métis Nations Region 3, and all people who make their homes in the Treaty 7 region of southern Alberta. So we acknowledge that, and we would like to get started by introducing
the silver bells. We actually wanted us to know that it's not good for seniors to do events and they adjust themselves. There must be a generational gap. The babies, that's why you see my melody over there, the toddlers, the teenagers, everybody, and the first to perform, the silver bell. Over to you.
Where's Ben? This is Ben. Ben will tell us a little bit more about who they are.
The group Ben, who is going to say something about the group? Good afternoon. You can use this.
How about now?
Okay.
That sounds a lot better when you turn it on. Okay, so our group is called Three or More, and we're all seniors. And the reason we're called Three or More, we never know who's going to show up to come and play. But there's usually three or more of us. And we just come and have fun. Okay, Marilyn?
Okay, we'll start out with a Christmas song called Jingle Bell Rock. If you know it, sing along. Key of D. Dog. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. And now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in Jingle Bell time, dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time, it's a right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle with the jingling beat, that's the Jingle Bell Rock. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle to a jingling beat, that's a jingle bell, that's a jingle bell, that's a Jingle Bell Rock.
The other thing about this group, we don't really practice a whole lot. Yeah, because we're old. When we do practice, we can't remember when we've gone home, so it really doesn't matter anyway.
It really doesn't matter.
Okay, here's a song written by Gordon Lightfoot called Song for a Winter's Night. The lamp is burning low upon my tabletop. The snow is softly falling. The air is still within the silence of my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter's night with you. The smoke is rising in the shadows overhead. My glass is almost empty. I read again between the lines upon the page the words of love you sent me. If I could know within my heart that you were lonely too, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter's night with you. The fire is dying now, my lamp is growing dim. The shades of night are lifting. The morning light steals across my window pane, where webs of snow are drifting. If I could only have you near, to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love and be once again with you. And to be once again with you. Thank you.
I may not look as the oldest one in this group, but I am. I'm 86 years old, and And I thought I better join a group or it might be too late. So anyway, we're going to do a song. I think my mind is not too good, but let's see now. Should I do a Christmas song or should I do a different song? Who wants a Christmas song? Put your hands up. Okay, let's do, here's one that everybody knows. And we're going to do it in the key of C. Give me a C chord, will you please, Ben? He's going to take a capon off. A capon, isn't that it's some kind of a turkey, isn't it? No, or chicken? Capon? I don't know. That's close enough. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same if you're not here with me. I'll have a blue Christmas, that's certain. And when my blue heartaches start hurting, you'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue Christmas. Take it away there, Ben. Sing along if you know it. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same if you're not here with me. I'll have a blue. Snowflakes start falling. That's when my blue heartaches start calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue Christmas.
Mr. Peter Heisler.
Okay, this is a song I wrote. It's called Rockin' to the Rhythm. Key of E, guys. Rockin' to the rhythm of that bass guitar. Feel just as high as that one lone star that I wished upon to bring me where you are. Now that we're together, we're rocking to the rhythm of love. I guess it doesn't matter who's right or wrong. Without your harmony, well, it don't make a song worth singing or caring about. Now that we're together, we're rocking to the rhythm of love. Rocking to the rhythm.
I think it's okay to stand and dance to this one. What do you think?
Rocking to the rhythm of two.
Okay, if you can stand, let's dance and clap. Hey!
Rocking to the rhythm. Rocking to the rhythm. Rocking to the rhythm of your heart beating with mine. We'll hold each other closer than we've ever been. Never let the anger come back in. Oh, baby, when we fight, no one ever wins. Takes both of us forgiving to keep rocking to the rhythm of love. Rocking to the rhythm. Rocking to the rhythm. Rocking to the rhythm of two hearts beating in time. Rocking to the rhythm. Rocking to the rhythm. Rocking to the rhythm of your heart beating with mine. Takes both of us forgiving to keep rocking to the rhythm of love. Thank you.
Okay, I do it in G. Okay. We did actually go out and kind of, sort of rehearse today, but, you know, that was, I don't know how many years ago that was. So, when I was younger, when I was a teenager, I lived in Ontario, and we used to hitchhike all over the place because nobody owned a car. And here's a song that was written by Bob Dylan about hitchhiking. I'm thumbing my way through North Carolina, staring up the road. I pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking a bouquet of dogwood flowers, hoping to make Raleigh and to see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, running from the cold. Up in New England, I was born to be a singer in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick the banjo now. Oh, those North Country winters kept getting me down. Lost my money playing poker and I had to leave town. I ain't going back to live that old life, no how. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Okay, Peter. To the west, out of Roanoke, I caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long toke. He's heading west through the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee, and I gotta keep moving, head for the sun. Hear my baby call my name, and I know that she's the only one. If I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me. Thank you.
I'm 86 and out of breath. You play this harmonica for, how many of you already practiced for 2 hours? My voice is even shot. Anyway, I think it's time you put a little bit more Christmas in this group. Some of you even are dressed like Christmas trees. Amazing. We're going to do a song done famous by a fellow by the name of Harry Belafonte, Mary's Boy Child. And I think I do it in key of G. Can I have a G chord, please? Long, long time ago in Bethlehem, the Holy Bible say, Mary, boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day. While shepherds watched their flocks by night, they saw a brand new star and heard a choir of angels sing. The music came from afar. Hark now, hear the angels sing, new king born today, that man may live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Trumpets sound, the angels sing, listen what they say, that man may live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Then Joseph and wife Mary went to Bethlehem that night, but found no place to bear the child, not a little room was inside. By and by they saw a little nook in a stable all forlorn, and in a manger dark and cold, Mary's little boy child was born. Everybody sing. Hark now, hear the angels sing, new King born today, that man may live forevermore because of Christmas Day.
Okay. We were told we were going to do 2 songs, so that's all I got prepared for. But anyway, we'll do one. It's called C'est la vie. Key of D, guys. Yeah. Was a teenage wedding and the old folk wished them well. They could see Pierre did truly love the mademoiselle. Now the young Monsieur and Madame ring the chapel bell. C'est la vie, say the old folk, goes to show you never can tell. They furnished out the apartment at a 2-room Roebuck sale. The coolerator was crammed with TV dinners and ginger ale. When Pierre found work, a little money coming worked well. C'est la vie, say the old folk, goes to show you never can tell. Play it, Peter. They had a hi-fi phone, oh boy, did they let it blast. 700 little records, all rock, rhythm, and jazz. When the sun went down, the rapid tempo of the music fell. C'est la vie, say the old folk, goes to show you never can tell. They bought a souped-up jitney cherry red 53. Drove it down to New Orleans to celebrate the anniversary. It was there Pierre was wedded to the mademoiselle. C'est la vie, say the old folk, goes to show you never can tell. C'est la vie, say the old folks, goes to show you never can tell. Thank you.
Okay, I think this is probably going to be our last song. And this one should be fun because I showed up today with this song and I handed it out to everybody and they're all going, I've never heard this song before. And I go, yeah, okay, so you've never heard it before. It doesn't mean that you can't sing it. And when we play at on Monday afternoons, we play at a senior's place. And there was a young lady came in and asked us to come and play here. And her name was Peace. And this song is called Peace Call. Open your hearts to paradise, to the peace of the heavenly angels. Take away that woeful shadow dancing on your wall. Take to the skies of peace, oh friends, of peace of the one great Spirit. Get ready for my bugle call of peace. Peace, 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 I can hear the bugle sounding, roaming round my land, my city and my town. Peace, 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 I can hear the voices ringing, louder while my bugle calls for peace. Thick war clouds will throw their shadows, darkening the world around you. But in my life of peace, your dark illusion falls. Think and pray along the way, embrace the ones around you. Get ready for my bugle call of peace. Peace, 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 I can hear the bugle sounding, roaming round my land, my city and my town. Peace, 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 I can hear the voices ringing, louder while my bugle calls for peace. If these warns fill your heart with 1,000 kinds of worry, keep to the road of peace. You'll never have to fear. Keep in the sun and look around in the face of peace and plenty. Get ready for my bugle call of peace. Peace, 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 I can hear the bugle sounding, roaming round my land, my city and my town. Peace, 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 I can hear the voices ringing, louder while my bugle calls for peace. I'll clear my house of the weeds of fear and learn the friends around me with my smile of peace. I'll greet you one and all. I'll work, I'll fight, I'll dance and sing for the peace of the youthful spirit. Get ready for my bugle call of peace. Peace, 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 can't you hear my bugle calling, roaming round my land, my city and my town? Peace, 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 I can hear the voices ringing, louder while my bugle calls for peace. Louder while my bugle calls for peace. Thank you. That song was written in 1952 by Woody Guthrie.
Wow, give it up for the silver bells. Okay, we can make it louder. Yes. Do we have seniors who play instrument in the house? If you're a senior, which means 65 plus, and you play instrument, please stand. You play any kind of instrument, not shekere and not tambourine. Nobody. Do you see how special you are? Let's give it up for silver bells. You remembered all the lyrics? You can still play? You still have your sense of humor? Let's give it up for them one more time. You were cracking us up right there. Thank you so much. Now we are going to have, are you really 86? Are you really 86 years old?
Well, I'm really 86 years old. You want to look at my scars?
Is there anybody older than Randy? You're Randy, right? What's your name? What's your name? Peter. How did I come up with Randy? Is it you, Randy? Okay, I got it. I'm not losing it. Anybody older than 86? I'm only 40. No, you're lying. Are you? How old are you?
77.
Wow. And you still play like that? And you still wear the cool hat like that?
Yes, ma'am.
Amazing.
The time I quit is the time they're going to put me underground. Never stop playing music. Never stop playing.
So what, will that be a word of advice? Can you bring the children, the Jesus babies? Because they might have a question or two for you. Okay, so these are the seniors who just played. Then we have the children who are going to play instruments too. So what word of advice do you have for the audience? Never stop.
Have fun, guys. The best thing to do. When you get up in the morning, your feet touch the ground, say, yippee, I'm happy, and dance all day.
Dance and sing all day. Thank you so much. And your name is?
Dan.
Dan. All right. Now, Randy, what word of advice do you have? How old are you?
72.
Wow. Okay. Wow. And he has a hat that says King. It's amazing. Thank you for blessing us. So, what word of advice do you have for all these young people sitting here?
Play more music, have more fun.
All right, play more music. So, at about the age of 40-something, I said to somebody, he's gone. Okay, I'll ask you. I said to somebody that I wanted to learn how to play an instrument, and they said it's too late. No? You disagree with them?
It is
never too late. All right, you heard that? I might be playing something someday other than shekere. Okay. What word of advice do you have for these people? Oh, you're even going to stand to say it? It's serious. Are you listening?
You want to live a long life? Don't die!
Oh, my goodness. All right, just don't die. Then you'll have a good life. Okay. You are amazing. We love your voice. Do you love his voice? Sexy. I'm in love. Don't tell my husband, okay? What word of advice do you have for these people?
Well, just hang around with all these young guys and you'll stay young.
I agree. Awesome. And last but not least, Ben? Did I say that right?
Ben, yeah, that's right. The best advice I could give anybody is enjoy your life, because you have no idea how fast it goes by. It seems like only months ago I was a teenager. Now I'm 72, the same age as Randy, and it went by in a flash. But enjoy your life, respect your elders, and have fun with your friends.
Yes.
Okay, a little bit on the serious side. Any of you, okay, how often has anybody here ever said, "Oh, when I retire, I'm going to do this or that"? Put your hands up. Well, not too many. It's very important you prepare for your retirement. Learn to enjoy things early, because if you're going to wait till the last moment, you don't feel like it. You have to prepare for your own retirement. That's my suggestion.
So how do we do that?
Well, start doing things. Join a hobby. Go to a club. Belong to groups. Pick up any kind of a hobby. There's all kinds of hobbies. Pick up an instrument. Like the way I joined this group, I just heard somebody say, oh, there's a group, they get together every Monday. They're not bad. So I figured, well, if they're not bad, it has to make me better. Anything not bad, got to make me better. So I decided to go to there, and that's how it works. Get involved. And one more word, one suggestion I have to all of you Christian people here. Have you ever heard the term walk the talk? Everybody likes to talk, but they don't want to walk it. Walk the talk. Take care. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. Yes, and I did, because Ben said to me, yeah, do it. I did buy my first drum set in my 40s, and I'm practicing, so all good. We're still waiting for the Jesus babies, so do we have any questions for them while we wait? Anybody, you have any questions? Who's the youngest person here? Who's the youngest person here that can talk? Are you think you're the youngest? Come on up. Do you want to ask this older people any question? How old are you? Come on up. Come join me, if you don't mind. Are you shy? Come. Come on up. I want a young person to please come up and come ask them any question. Yeah, he's younger. Come on up. Come to. How old are you?
12.
12. You're not the youngest. You cannot be the youngest.
I'm younger now.
At least you're younger. Do you have questions for these older people? Think about it for a second. How old are you, buddy?
7.
You're 7. 7. Okay. That's your brother? Okay. Do you have questions for them? What's your name?
Shamir.
Samir? Shamir. Shamir. And what's your name?
Aisha.
Aisha? Okay, so ask away. I'm going to give you the microphone. You are the MC, and you're going to ask them any question. Any. You go first.
No, he can go first.
Okay.
Okay, yo, bed there. Okay. How was your life like throughout the years?
You know something? It's whatever you do, whatever you make of it. By the way, if somebody wants to learn to play one of these things, what makes it good, or any instrument, it's practice, practice, practice. I'm going to ask you a question. Do you play an instrument? One? What do you play?
One do I play? Sometimes piano.
She plays the piano. She's going to be a tremendous piano player because she's going to practice and practice and practice, right?
I just sometimes. Me? Your brother has a question. अरे आपको तो ये वाला उसका पार्ट था वहाँ पर that guy ये वाला उसको तो कह दीजिए उसको तो एक क्वेश्चन कह दीजिए सिर्फ एक क्वेश्चन है एक बार वो तो एक क्वेश्चन Are you good at music?
How am I good at music? Yeah. I started playing when I was...
Take the microphone.
Okay. He asked me how I'm good at music. I'm still working at it. So I started out playing playing guitar when I was 14. My brother would bring his guitar home every once in a while, and I would grab it and I would play it. And then I saved up enough money to buy a guitar when I was 14 for $28, and it was a really bad guitar, but I learned how to play it. And I just kept playing and playing and playing, and then I started playing with people who are a lot better than I am. So that makes me want to practice and play a lot better than they do.
Thank you so much. Let's give it up for my co-MCs. Please give it up for them. Many years from now, they'll be the old people. And you'll have lots of fun when you're old. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. I think the Jesus babies are ready. Let's give it up for them. They will play instruments for us. I bet this is how this guy is also started. Wow. Give it up for Jesus, babies. Well done, well done. Right now, we're going to have a summary, a video presentation, because my story to the world is a collection of interviews with seniors. And our tech people have been able to put together a summary. I wish I could introduce the kids one by one, but we're very mindful of time. Well done. Let's give it up for Jesus, babies, one more time. And get the video rolling, please. And our seniors singing should please get ready.
You had a rough start, but the rest belongs to me. You know, it's my responsibility to not repeat or sink back into the craziness that my life isn't in front of me, and it's my duty, my responsibility to fix it and not become that. Think it through and say, those are the really dysfunctional, the really painful, the really awful ways for humans to treat each other. Those are what need to end. In this generation, they end. It might have been passed down, but it's not going to continue now. It's not difficult to know what to model on if you know what hurt you. Children need love. And as long as they get love from you, unbroken, they will be fine. They will be fine in this world. You want good, sane, calm people in your life to lead a good, sane, calm life? Yes. You know how to do it. Do it. You know, apology in life is really important. If you recognize that you've hurt someone. And if you never apologize, you don't get there. My life doesn't belong to anybody else. I'm the only one it belongs to. And so I can't look or hope for someone else to make it happy. Other people can help make it happy, but it's not their responsibility. I'm the only one with a responsibility to make it happy. That's really important.
It is good for us, even when we now receive the Lord, to be sensitive to his directives. He said, you will hear a word say unto you. This is the way, go ye in it. So God is the one leading us. But our vertical connection to God should be okay. And then our horizontal relationship with people should be okay. You don't keep malice. If your heart does not condemn you, God is greater than your heart.
I've been really reminded lately of how important it is that we learn to serve others and to give our lives to other people. That the person who says, I'm here for God to bless me, rarely feels blessed. But the person who says, if I'm here to bless others, God, how can I become a blessing to others in pouring our lives out to other people? Then we find that there's joy in our life, purpose in our life, and all those things. And so people are not an interruption to your ministry. People are your ministry. I learned something about giving your life away to others, about welcoming people into your lives. I think this is what we need to do, is we need to be more like Jesus in the sense that we are the kind that welcome people into our lives, and in so doing, we welcome them into the presence of Jesus, if he's in our lives, of course. And your legacy is not that you were a great pastor, but your legacy is that you have touched so many lives. There's a short little poem that says, only one life will soon be past. Only what's done for Christ will last.
What is the secret of their longevity? What is the secret? What I see is that woman must not say, my husband is supposed to do it. But if he can do it, let she go ahead and do it. If not, the woman must be looking for happiness in the home. Happiness in the home. I have done this. I'm supposed to do this. Sometimes if the man lost his job, now you have to do everything. And the man has to appreciate that is man. 2, when we are in the house, when I'm in the kitchen, my husband is always listening. We'll be chatting, we'll be laughing, we'll be doing this and that. So if I'm doing one, he'll be doing 2. If I'm doing another thing, he'll be doing
like
one.
if you're slicing the onions, he's chopping the
There was a
tomatoes.
time when if we say we want to eat pandelian, it's my husband that will come. It's my husband that will do this thing. Then going to the market, we go together.
Wow.
As old as he is, we go together. And he has spoiled me.
Yeah.
I can't go together. I can't go to the market alone. We go together.
That's so romantic. It's true.
So when we get home, we stay in the kitchen to rearrange everything. You know, blend the tomatoes, the pepper, pack everything into the freezer. Because he said that he doesn't like it. That we go out, we come together, he will still be in the parlor watching the TV. And then when I finish with him, I am too tired. I don't even feel like eating. He doesn't want it. So let us do it together so that we can eat together. So that is one of the ways whereby there will be cooperation between the families.
Education is very good. It is. We need education for social mobility. And education also broadens our mind so that we are able to relate with our neighbors. But then education alone is not enough. The other part of it, is the spiritual part of life. That is even more important. If you acquire PhDs all over and you are not spiritually mature, you are not getting anywhere. Because education is intellectual. So it is something that is limited to the world of matter. It can't take you back home. No, it can't. It is your spiritual development that makes you a better human being, coupled with your education. You know, Jim Reeves, who used to say, I don't know whether you have this world is not our home.
I've heard it before, yes.
We are just passing through.
Passing through.
So that is what we need to do for us to remember who we are, where we came from, and why we are here. Then every other thing else will fall into place.
We don't need to keep quiet, but then there is a way that we continue to make our opinions known. We are saying that we are clean today is because we have not been exposed. You are strong because you have not been exposed to the area of your weakness. When you handle money, a lot of money, and you can handle it when we are ready to change, and it starts internally, then we can produce people we are sure of who can stand over there. The best way is to be an instrument of change. So change. Our leaders are the people we produce.
I just want to say that it's never good to move into the war, into any war. It's something so terrible nobody wants to experience. So it's better to dialogue in order to settle well. And make sure you implement the dialogue. Whatever, you come up with as a dialogue, you implement it. Rather than, opting for war. War is never good. Goodness, the proper thing to do is to die. Even in the homes. Don't let anything separate you. It's better to dialogue and to have a level playground. And all these wobbles and before we are on earth for a short period. I must be kill ourselves. Over nothing. It's better to have a dialogue because wars will set you back to the point that you will have no education at all. Your children will not have education. You might not even be alive to see the end of it. Those of us who are now alive are counting ourselves very lucky and not be alive to tell the story. So it's better. It's better to avoid anything that will cause wars.
I've kept track of my heartbeats and I'm up at about 2 billion. So you just kind of do your math on the calculators. I've had about 2 billion heartbeats. And it's something that you have to, it just happens. You can't stop it or start it. So, we've all been in this room for, 5 or 10 minutes and we breathed and several hundred heartbeats. We don't even think about it. Lots of blood going through you. So it makes you very humble, I think, and just aware of we're not really in control as much as we think about. So I don't know if you're familiar with a larva that over time turns into a beautiful butterfly. And I've been able to watch the process, and it takes hours for it to happen. But you watch it, it's just this beautiful butterfly struggling to get out. And we as human beings want to bypass all the hard stuff. But if you're to take a knife and cut that butterfly out, it wouldn't last because it hasn't gone through the hard stuff to develop it. And that's the passage of time. And so we're focused on having things fixed right away, but patience. And looking back on it, it goes so fast, but when you're going through it, especially when there's difficult times, it takes a long time. So looking back, you're confident.
People are all the same. There are good people and bad people. But everyone is born with that God-shaped space inside them. If they can't see Christ in the other person, perhaps they can see themselves or their children and know that this person you're looking at could be my little brother or my little boy, and give them a love that it is in our nature to do. So if you have a vision for how the world should be, you need to listen to everyone else. You need to be willing to question yourself, and you need to be willing to adjust. Making myself defense very, very important in determining. Well, I don't mind both in West and Dimas, but I said it in my story that I trained in church because I've passed the age of service. I didn't go for service, so it's like an evening class training, which you can do. As I was working, I was going to sleep and I was trading. So when they assigned 3 jobs together, I think some women are really trying to do 3 jobs, especially when you get married with a job, you have a secular job with a job, join to maybe you have a personal business with another job on it. So not to talk of training yourself to school and maybe have a good and supportive partner.
Yes, amazing, isn't it? If you have not subscribed to the channel, can I ask you to go to YouTube right now and do it? True Love Movement. That wasn't the short film we came to watch, by the way. Okay, in case you're wondering, that wasn't the short film. But go to True Love. Can I have the seniors that are going to sing to start coming up? Because I know sometimes seniors take time to climb the stairs. True Love Movement International. The full stories are there. They are beautiful. They are amazing. And to you Canadians who don't understand why some people were clapping when that senior said, I think she's Senior Fallon, when she said, my husband goes to the market with me. You Canadians are like, so? It's a big deal in the African culture when a man goes to the market. So let's give it up for that man. He's not here, but let's give it up for him. Amazing. Okay, so now we have a group of seniors who are coming up to sing. Come here. Dr. C. Get your glasses. No walking stick, but glasses. Get your glasses. One of them wrote this song. She said I should not mention her name. But she has something in front of her name that starts with letter D. And that first name starts with letter C. I am not going to say it. And it sounds like royalty. You can guess which one.
Hello. Are they not going to project it up here? Go and bring your book or you look for another way. Take my book. Wait.
Tech guy, we need you, please.
Technical. Could you give us the lyrics to the song? Yes, he's there. Come back, Ajimoti. He's there. Sit there. Sweetheart, they wanted you to climb and climb and climb. Sit there.
And can I have the second group of children get ready, please?
start from the beginning. There are days when my heart feels like I can't take it anymore. Is that the song? Excuse me, this is not the song. Yeah, that's why the seniors are looking at you. Some people came with their books. Please, if you don't have it, then they can use the books. Technically, I'll go play their song. This is another song.
So it says, when I was young, I could run through.
Yes.
But you can share the paper. You can share the, let me take a photo.
When I was alive.
Share.
They don't want to put it for us. Okay. I cannot see this one.
Who can see well? Who can see my phone? So this one cannot.
Still I smile, remembering how I overcome. I am happy and grateful for what all I have become. Though I look at life through the rearview mirror, then I still think the windshield of tomorrow. Still I smile, remembering how I overcome. I'm happy and grateful for all I have become. Though I look at life view mirror, then I see waiting the windshield of tomorrow. Back then, heads roll. When I turn, whenever I walk into a room, the heads roll. Now I'm grateful for my looks. And I'm grateful that my brain is working.
We have to start on We have to start on
young.
Nobody was thinking
I could run through a troop. Young, I could run through a troop. Take life easy.
Life's not true. I did joy when I feel like
it. The lyrics are there. I was pretending so that you put the lyrics. Yes. Thank you. Yes. We can now sing. How can we carry book when there is no stand? Okay.
Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
Put the mic to
Praise the
your
Lord.
mouth.
Yeah.
Hello. When I was young, that one is not working. Can you imagine?
Praise God.
Hello.
Praise God. Praise God.
When I was young, yeah, the one that will lead. Oh, yeah, now.
Oh, yeah, let
Yes.
him start with us.
Sorry for that technical hitch. When I was young, I could run through it. when I look at life through that rearview mirror, and I smile facing the windshield of tomorrow. Do I look at life through the rearview mirror, and I see facing the windshield of tomorrow? Thank you. I can. The last one. Every day I smile. Every time I smile. Each moment I smile. Life is just a mile. Every day I smile. Every time I smile. Each moment I smile. Life has been a mile. Ha 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 ha. Could you smile and then join us? Every time I smile, life has been a mile. Every day I smile. Every time I smile. Each moment I smile. Life has been a mile. Thank you. God bless you. Let's give it up for our mamas. Don't stop clapping for them. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for the courage to still be writing songs and to come up here to sing for us. We appreciate it. See Mama shaking her head like, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. We really, really appreciate you. All right. So can I have the children come up again? But because I know they took so much time the other time, I am going to call on Mama Imelda to please come up. She was part of this program. And I don't know if Mama Rachel wants to join. Would you like to join? And some guys that took the chairs off the stage, can you please bring 2 chairs? Because I don't want to keep them standing. And I don't see any sign of the children. Where are they? Come up and start settling yourselves down. So I just wanted them to share a little bit of their journey. They were part of this project. And if we have any questions for them, I want the children to ask them questions, though. All right. So Mama Imelda, so this lovely woman, I have a little story to share about her. Yes, she didn't know that. She's like, wait, what? What are you going to say? So to tell us, oh, my friend is here. You remember a story I told you about a mentor that I have in my master's program? That's the mama I was talking about. So her son was my mentor in graduate school, and I didn't know that. So when I met her, I was so excited. I met her on a separate platform. I met her on a program, and I dropped her off at home, and I didn't know who she was. And one day, I saw the son's status, and I said, wait, what? I know this woman. That's your mother? So I want to use this opportunity to thank her for giving birth to an amazing son who was a great support for me when I was in school. Okay, so Mama, tell us what your experience has been on this program.
Permit me to sit down, please. Good evening, everyone. Actually, my experience here has been, I was introduced to this group by Dr. Crown, the mother to TeamHef-zibah. She actually introduced me to the group. And as I was coming, I didn't know what I was really coming to do. But I thank God for God. As soon as I came into the group, I was asked to present a story. You may have seen me on screen. So I presented a little story. And the story I really presented is not something I like recalling, because it's all about the Nigerian Biafran War. It's a little story. I want to just summarize it in a bit. Actually, I was then in the secondary school. I was 16 years old. And when this war broke out, the Reverend Sisters, under whose institution we were, had to send us back from the northern part of Nigeria back to the east. There I was, as young as I was then. I was virtually fending for the family because we were running from one place to the other in search of security. But thank God today, I'm just briefing it. Thank God today that the 7 of us or 6 of us in the family as little children then, we are still alive to tell the story. And to God be the glory. Like I said here, whatever may be the problem anywhere, if you look around the world, there are battles here and there, wars. And so I came up with the idea, having experienced it. In fact, it got to a point where my little cousin was suffering from kwashiorkor. And I was the one, like we were advised then, there was no food, nothing, no protein for her. So we were advised to go into the bushes as much as we can grab lizards, frogs, anything that God has created in the form of animal. Let's get it for them. And we are able. I was the one doing all this at that age. But God has kept me till today. So I am very excited, and I give all the glory back to God. And I plead with everybody in this world, starting from our homes, let's please always go for dialogue than going for conflict. God bless you all.
Good evening, everyone. I got into this group through my friend, Imelda. I got in very late. I was the last person to come in. Getting there, I discovered true love. The first day I got there, was already late. F-zibah said I should tell her her story, my story. So I told her the story, and she had interest. Immediately she said, we love this story. Okay. But, you know, this country, as beautiful as it is, transportation is always a problem. So I said, I don't know anywhere. So if you can you can get transport for me to anywhere you are going, I'm available. She said, no problem. By the time they were publishing the thing that I was supposed to speak, many things happened, so I wasn't able to. She said, no problem. They still said I should come. Getting there, I said, I already sent my story, and she liked it. It surprised me to know that finally they published it. I see true love in everything we did. Wow. And like I said in the story, I said, I came from a very small village in Nigeria. I happen to be a daughter of an Oshomalu. Those that knows Nigeria know what Oshomalu is. Yes. So, and my story is so funny because it started from the day I was born. I'm a twin. I was born 29th, and my twin partner came up 30th. Then there was no hospital, nothing, no medical services. So I understand my mother went into coma. But fortunate enough, she got back the following day. You can discover I was brought up with these herbal things. Nothing. So, and the other person died immediately. And in Nigeria, if you have twins, if the other person died, you will still be dancing. The other one should not know that the partner died. So that was how we were just being, I was being worshipped. Because my father, before going out, he would prostrate for me. Today I'm going out to make my way straight to all those things. Wow. So that was how the whole thing started. I was never the firstborn, but the secondborn. But the whole family had interest in me. So, and those days, it's only one child, especially with these Oshomalo parents. If you have 10 wives, only 10 children will be educated, even if we have 10 children each. So my father said, this one is the one that I will educate. And before doing that, she already told his cohorts that, out of the children, no, this is the one that will go to school. As luck will have it, everywhere I was going, this man will follow me there. They told him, this girl, don't educate her. They are not sure she will make it. She will get pregnant along the way. But he said, no, my own daughter will not do that. She will buy a car and carry me in the car. She is this, she is that. The first time, after my primary school education, I didn't make it. My grandmother said, they asked my godmother said she's ready to worship me like others. So I was taken to our town. And they enrolled me in this modern school. I still made it in this modern school. Getting to this secondary school thing was the problem. I didn't make it again. Then my grandmother said, no, this one will go. She went to the board of the school and they registered me. That was how I started. To God be the glory, I made it to the end. Yeah. They all thought I would get pregnant, but it was not so. Then my parents said, and another thing about then is that if a child is educated, you are the one that will educate the others. And that was one of the points my father said, that this one is kind, she will take care of others. And that was how I started. After my secondary school education, I got a job, rearing my siblings, and thank God today, they are all in good places. They all had their degree education. And for marriage, I made sure these children were educated before I went into marriage. So there was no liability within the whole family. To God be the glory.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing. So who knows you Nigerians here, who can help those of us who are not Nigerians with the English word for Oshomalu? Ma? That's Oshomalu, trade by barter. I thought it was the Jesha people that they called Oshomalu. Oh, okay. Let's help let's help us Canadians. So Oshomalu is what?
Oshomalu is you sell on credit, and you collect your money by force. The day the person told you he will pay, he must pay. Whether he likes it or not, he must pay. By force, by fire.
Somebody is almost disagreeing. I'm looking at your face. You look like one Oshomalu. Are you Oshomalu? Tell us what you know about Oshomalu.
Well, I think she retraced her steps because she initially said trade by barter. And that's why you saw me raising my hands. I'm actually an Ijesha man. So Oshomalu actually emanated from their line of trade. They sell clothes on credit, as she said, and with understanding on how you are going to pay. So after they've given you the agreed time for you to pay and you refuse to pay, and the guy is almost like, oh, if I don't re-strategize, I may end up not getting this money from this guy. And then on a particular day that the seller has chosen, he will come to the buyer's house and insist that he's going to collect his money. But while presenting that position, he will tell the buyer that he's going to scout. He will scout while asking for his money. So as the buyer, you feel uncomfortable seeing the seller being on his court. So like squatting. Yes. Yeah. That's the Osomalo thing there.
Oh, like I'm going to bend down.
Yeah, I will squat while I'm waiting for you to get me my money. So you will feel uncomfortable seeing the seller squatting. So you just rally around, raise the money, and let him go.
That's a good strategy. Are you a teacher? That was very, very well explained. Well, the other part that he did not say, because I am related to the Oshomalos, is the guy who's going to collect the money would have eaten solid food before going. And then he'll say, oh, I'm only going to drink water. I'm not going to eat. You don't know that the guy ate very pounded yam issue. And then, anyway, we digress. But thank you for explaining that to us. Do we have any questions? Yes, a round of applause. Do we have any questions for either of them? Because the children are waiting and the children want us to dance to this one. Any questions for them? No questions? No questions? No questions? What did you do for fun? I have that question. In the world that there was no internet, did you even have fun growing up? Did you have fun? Fun. What did you do for fun? Did you have hobbies? Did you enjoy life? Okay, in 30 seconds.
Well, the fun I would say I really enjoyed was, I was born in the North. And I didn't know the culture back home. But when this war started, we had to go home. And there in my own village or my own town, when someone dies, we always come around in the evening, the young boys and the young girls. We come together, we sing, there's a type of song, we all sing and dance along. So, but that does not mean we look forward to somebody dying. No, because I really enjoyed it, that's why I'm sharing it. Another one I enjoyed was, it's equally a dance. Because people will be wondering, why is this woman always talking about dancing? I share a story now. Last Thursday, we were at this BTO Foundations, you know. They had a party for seniors. And as soon as I came in there, the music was on. Very few of them came there before me. Off I went, dancing all alone, because I enjoy dancing. So they would be looking at me, and I'm sure within themselves, they'd be saying, what's this woman? Does this woman think she's a sweet 16? I don't mind. I'm not. Thank you anyway. But dancing is my hobby. I enjoy dancing and I enjoy singing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So children, you're going to play and all the seniors in the house are going to get up and dance in a minute. A shorter 30 seconds, ma.
Okay, thank you. I enjoy these traditional songs and dance. How I manage it? My grandmother took it on her to actually teach me. So in the secondary school, the traditional dancers, we go around. That's what I do. Then I like this handwork, knitting, crocheting, all of this. These are my hobbies.
All right, thank you so much. Let's give Grandma Imelda and Rachel a round of applause. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Yes, you can go back to your seats, and then we'll present the Jesus Talkatives. I don't know who chose that name, but that's what they're called. And we are getting closer to the movie. F-zibah is ready. She's going to come up. Yeah, but I encourage all seniors to get up and dance. All right, let's go. Let's go. Drummer, they are calling your attention. All right, that's the sign. Let's get up. Turn my morning into dancing.
All right, put your hands together for them. So all the seniors over 70, can you come up on the stage if you're over 70? If you're over 70 years old, can you come up?
Seniors are 65 and above.
If you're over 65, please come up this way. Come up, come up. You don't want to come up to dance? Come up. You're 64. Should we allow them? Okay, they said you can come up. 64, okay. Over 60, you can come. Chinaza. Chinaza is our dance instructor. She will give you the step and then you do what she does. Everyone clap. Your duty is to clap. Come on. Let's celebrate them. Woo! Okay, Chinaza. Okay. You guys can stand up and imitate what Chinaza is showing them. If you want, you can stand up. Come on. Let's stand up and do the same. I mean, our seniors are standing. Okay, let's go. There's 2 steps to this way. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Then wave. Okay, so now we're going to take it forward. Back and lean back and forward. Lean back and forward. And then we're going to take it 2 steps again to the right and 2 steps to the left again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, our seniors. Thank you. Put your hands together for them. Chinaza, don't go. We are singing now. And Hihioma and Zanang. Thank you so much. Chinaza and Hihioma. Let's go. Are you done? All right, put your hands together for the Jesus Talkatives, everyone. All right. And so after I sing now, we are going to watch the movie. I'm sure everyone is like, when is this movie going to be aired? It's going to be aired in about 5 minutes here. So, sorry we kept it to the end, so far to the end. So, if you just wait 5 minutes, those at the door don't go. Bishop, I see you, don't go. 5 minutes. Come back, please. 5 minutes. I won't sing for long. I just have a 5-minute song and we watch the movie. And the movie is a short film. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you for obliging me. Thank you so much. All right. Can I have mics for them so that they can sing with me? I'll just sing one song. I was supposed to sing 2, but I'll sing 1, okay? And then we'll watch the movie. That's okay. Someone high five someone beside you and say, "What's up, God's delight?" Can I get microphones for them? What's up? What's up, God's delight? And then turn to another neighbor and say, "What's up, TeamHef-zibah?" We are all God's delight and we are all TeamHef-zibah. Hallelujah. Glory to God. Okay. Check. If I have microphones for them, I'll just be out of here, just waiting for the mics.
Check.
Do you guys have mics? Okay. So let me teach you the song. The song is, we should sing Silent Night, right? Yeah, because in the spirit of Christmas, let's sing that. Please, who screamed? One person screamed. Can more people scream so it's not just the one voice? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. How do they say? I love you all. Okay. Are we ready now? Let me see your hands. Come on. This way. Woo! She wets a pillow with her tears every other night. No one understands. Can you hear me on this mic? Can you hear me on this mic? Can I have some volume? Okay. Emmanuel, he understands. Because Emmanuel, he's always near. Everybody sing. Since that silent night, holy night, when all was calm and all was bright, on a night like this, God gave Emmanuel. So when your world seems upside down, remember God is near. Silent night. Everyone sing with me. Holy night. I can't hear you. Sing it louder. Okay, this side only. All right, your turn. This side. Come sing. Guys. Mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and sleep in heavenly. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Thank you, everyone. Now we're going to do the movie premiere. Thank you so much. All right, take it away, technical.
What other jobs can you think of that we haven't mentioned yet?
Police.
Sorry?
Police.
Police?
Hospital.
Yep.
Or firemen.
And firemen, yes. Very important. Very, very important. How about strangers' jobs? Think about, do you know what your moms and dads do?
Mine preaches.
Well, that's a pretty important job,
Dad
too.
does real estate.
Because people need houses.
Well, I don't like, but I have an example of a job, stars. Yeah, they also save lives.
Thought about being a doctor? Anybody thought about being a lawyer? Yeah? You can probably combine that with modeling because people don't realize how much acting there is in being a lawyer. What about engineer? Has anybody heard of being an engineer?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah. They can use electricity. They could also build railroads.
Yes.
And something related to railroads. When sometimes I go somewhere and there's like a train track, and I collect these things like when the nails that keep the train track down.
Oh yeah, the spikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know any engineers who wouldn't be interested in that, or be interested in model railways too. Engineers do other things like they work in the oil industry.
Yeah.
And the big thing about being an engineer is it's about solving problems, using science and using math to solve problems.
Those are like my two favorite subjects.
Awesome. But you're already booked for being a soccer player.
Yeah. I like
No, he always has to have a backup
Good.
plan.
Yeah, it's good to have a backup plan. That's right.
What if you get injured playing soccer? Then what are you going to do?
Exactly.
You have to have a backup plan.
So, engineers use science and math to solve problems. So, you guys interested in finding out how I became an engineer?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay. This story goes all the way back to the 1960s.
You'll never catch me. Yes, I will. I will.
Hey, Pamela.
Hey.
What's wrong?
School today, my teacher asked us what we want to be when we grow up. I said I want to be an engineer. Everybody laughed at me.
An engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Sure about that?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think you'll be a great engineer. Now, let me give you one more question.
And in those days, people had some pretty funny ideas about what people could do. Like, only boys could be doctors, only girls could be nurses, and girls could never be engineers. Do you have any idea what an engineer does?
Do they fix cars?
No, mechanics fix cars. That's another job that we thought of.
They could build railways. They could use electricity. They can build stuff.
Yeah, they build railways and roads and buildings, and they bring electricity into our homes, and they mine for metals and for gas and oil that we need for energy. And they design computers. There's computer engineers too.
Ooh, that's cool. Because I like coding.
I was an engineer for about 40 years. So kind of subtract back, that means I started being an engineer in 1982. And that meant I had to plan to be an engineer in school, so back in the 1960s and 1970s. Well, one of the professors decided he was just going to ignore the fact that I existed. There were 200 engineers in this class, and only 2 of us were women, and he just ignored us.
Any questions? Yes.
The resident frequency is a
We could put our hand up in the class,
Yes,
and
sir.
he wouldn't even take questions from us. And it was a big class, so I thought, well, maybe it's coincidence. But 2 of the guys in my class came to me and said, how come he never takes your question? Well, I don't know.
Doesn't affect the frequency, but
She's been trying to ask a question for ages.
Let's do something about that.
So they made a point of sitting right behind me.
any other questions?
And when I put my hand up, they put their hands up. And when the prof asked them for their question, they said, we want the answer to Pamela's question.
Yes, we want to know the answer to Pamela's question.
Pamela?
Yes, Pamela. She's been trying to ask a question.
All right, Pamela, what is your question?
The resistor is going to dampen the oscillation in the electrical system, but where is the equivalent dampening in the physical system?
That's the kind of support that I got from all of those guys who were in my classes. It wasn't a battle of the sexes. It was all of us in it together, helping one another out. It's another funny story that happened when I was graduating and going for my interviews. Because we were told not to put our full name on our resume, because if I put Pamela Mclean on my resume, automatically the interviewers would know I was female, and then they wouldn't offer me an interview. So it said P. Mclean on all of my resumes and applications. So I was sitting waiting for my interview at this one place, and I waited. And I waited.
Dave Nettleton, he's ready to see you.
And I waited, and everybody else left. Everyone was interviewed, and I'm just sitting there.
Thank you, Dave. Yep, anytime.
Peter? Is there a Peter here? Sir, there's no Peter.
P. McLean. Alright, where's this guy?
P. McLean.
That's me.
Oh, Pamela. I was expecting Peter. Well, let's get started.
And then the interviewer came to the door and said, P. McLean? And I said, yes, and we went in and had the interview. But he had been assuming I couldn't possibly be P. McLean because I was female. So he was looking for somebody else, somebody male, who had that P initial in their name. And yet, when we had the interview, it was very positive. It was just that he had those presuppositions there. His prejudices got in the way. And once he stepped over them, he was very fair. And I think that's one of the things that we learn going through life, is that people do come up against their prejudices and they make mistakes. But once they step over them, everybody really wants to be a good person, to be supportive to the people around them. And when you make those connections, it just makes the world a better place. So that's how I got my first engineering job and became an engineer. It wasn't the last of the challenges that I faced, but over time things did get easier. And every time there was a challenge, there was also someone there to support me or to help me out. And as I became more senior in my engineering job, that meant I had the opportunity to help other people out. There's always someone in the world that's willing to give you a hand when you need it. You just have to look for them and trust them. Trust that they'll be there. People are meant to help one another, to reach out to one another and be part of a community. And when you have the ability to offer help to someone else, that's your job, to be the one who's offering the help. Now, what are your dreams for the future? Because you can be anything you want to be, but you do have to work at it.
Thank you. Thank you for standing up. You know what it means, what prejudice means. Thank you for standing up and for clapping for Pamela. Pamela, what a great honor to meet you. Okay, say a few words. It was great. Are you seeing it for the first time? You've seen it. You're seeing it for the first time. All those hours of work, of recording. Thank you for sharing your story. You want to say a few things?
I think I want to say what a beautiful job TeamHef-zibah and her team did in putting my story together, and I'm so honored to be able to share it with you all. It was an absolute delight to help out on this film, and talking with the children was a great pleasure for me.
Thank you. And the woman behind all this, let's give it up for TeamHef-zibah.
It's not just me. I want all the casts that acted in the movie to come on up. If you know you acted in the movie and you're still around, come up, please. You made it. This is our young Pamela. Do you recognize? Yes. And this is our college Pamela. Yes. Jennifer. You guys want to say something? Any of you want to say something? This was our professor.
It was so special to meet Pamela and to work with you on set and get to portray you. Such a treat.
Anyone else want to say something?
Yeah, thank you so much, Pamela. Yeah, I think on set I have learned a lot of things from you. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of physics terms I that haven't realized for a long time ago. But yeah, it's really happy to let me speak it out of the line. Yes.
You worked so hard on that.
Yes, I know. You have to remember. Yeah, it's a long line. I have to remember. Yeah. Thank you.
Sure, awesome. Thank you for being a trailblazer to all the females out there. Where are my women at? Yes. All right. Thank you, Pamela. Your story is very inspiring, and I think it's inspiring to all the women out here who want to be anything. So, thank you. And the boys too. This is true. Yes. You know. But yeah, thank you so much for your wisdom.
Thank you. Anyone else want to say something?
It was great working with you on set. I had a lot of fun time, and your story was really inspiring.
Thank you.
Want to say something?
No.
No, okay. All right. Please give it up for the majority, some of the cast and crew. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Do you want to say something, guys? Any of you? No? Yes? No. Okay. All right. Thank you. Please clap for them as they take their seats. Thank you. We want to really thank everyone who made this a possibility. We are so grateful. And I'll call okay.
Oh, thank you. Huh?
This is my husband, by the way, so I have his blessing to do all this.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Really, really appreciate everyone, the cast, everyone, and everyone for coming and attending. We want to say thank you. Hopefully, we believe there'll be more of this with some other stories to tell that we can learn from. The goal is to have seniors tell us their story, and we can pick up principles that can help us with what we're going through so that we can overcome like they did, right? So I want you to clap for the people that acted for stuff. And then also, I want you to thank, how would I put it? Sorry, I'm trying to get the right words to say. I want us to put our hands together for some other seniors that you might not have heard the story, but they really have a story. That's what I wanted to say. And I want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight to celebrate this. Out there, we have some comics of some of the stories. We have some books. We were able to capture some of the stories in different forms. So as you go out, feel free to pass by the front desk. And hopefully we see you next year for another blockbuster. What do we call it? All right, good night, everyone. Thank you.